Welcome to Starter Battle Part 2, France versus Finland, a European yeast fight. Alright, so two more starters going head to head today. We're going to do exactly the same recipe as we did in the last video. Everything's same, techniques are the same, ingredients are the same, timing, everything's the same. So we're going to really be trying to highlight the starters themselves. The Finland starter has got a really nice, bright sourdough smell to it. I don't know, like a sweet, bright King Arthur flour smell is what I'm comparing it to. And this France starter has got like an undertone to it that I'm not sure. It's like almost like an earthy smell. It definitely has a sourdough scent, but it's mild. And then there's this like undertone. And I thought it was going bad, and I changed it a few times, and it seems to have sort of stabilized at this sort of mild smell. But we're putting them head to head today. So let's prime some starter. All right, we got prime starters here. France is definitely winning in the starter race. 600 grams bread flour, 200 grams of whole wheat flour, 400 grams of starter. Okay, proofing took a little longer than expected. We're at almost 3 hours of proofing time, and things are looking perfect. The dough definitely does a little sticking to these bannetons because the dough's pretty wet. So what I do before putting it into the preheated pots is I'm going to tease this just a little bit off the sides of the banneton so that it will go right into the pot when I need it to. You don't want to pop this though and degas your loaf. So these are going to go into the pots and bake. I'm going to put these two in the fridge to hold them for another hour because it's going to be an hour before these get to bake. Okay, the oven is hot. We're going to put France in first. Cornmeal. Center it in the pot there. Slashing. Little dusting of flour on top will give the slashes contrast. France going in. Let's go get Finland. Quick flip. Finland, 500 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 Celsius. It has been about 30 minutes in the oven with the lids on. We're going to take the lids off. Oh yeah. Oh boy. That is what's called oven spring. It's to the top of the lid. Amazing. All right, so now down to 450 Fahrenheit, 230 Celsius. I am leaving the convection on, and I'm going to watch the color. In about 15 minutes, we're going for a deep caramel brown. All right, it is time. Finland. France. All right, well, right on schedule. That was exactly 24 hours from when I started this video last night. And we have wrapped it up. We got 4 loaves of bread baked. We have Finland and France. And they both came out great. I'm gonna cut into them now. I'm gonna do France first. So this is how it came out. Nice crust on the bottom. France. Ah ha ha ha. I got a whiff of sour. So that's some nice crumb there. Big holes. Everyone loves the big holes. All right, France. Interesting. Finland. Very appealing. I am definitely going for that slightly caramelized edges. The solid, deep, dark crust is what I like. Well done on the bottom. I can smell it already. Finland. So the crumb is a bit glossy inside those bubbles. Nice thick crust. Let's have a taste. Finland, France. Finland. Really nice crust. Definitely a sour flavor in the Finland. Really nice flavor. All right, France. France cooked really thick on the bottom, and I like it. Nice elastic dough, crumb in the middle. More mild than the Finland. I gotta say that sort of earthy flavor is definitely in there. Earthy, not very tangy. Really nice texture. All right. Both totally thumbs up. Great working with both of these starters. Finland definitely has a more sour taste. It's more of a pronounced sour taste. It's not sour, but it's definitely more flavor. France is awesome, but it's definitely more mild. Mild flavor. No clear winner. Finland versus France. Both excellent starters. If you like a little more sour flavor, a little more pronounced sourdough, I think today the Finland one, a more mild flavor, but totally great flavor. France, definitely good. I would say the insides of both breads came out very similar. Very open crumb today. One thing today I did notice that I did a little differently than I have in the past is I underproofed a little bit. I didn't let them get very big. And the dough was definitely a little more tight in the banneton. When I put it in there, it was a little bit smaller than normal. Usually it's a little bit more blown up. And I was thinking if it's blown up, it's going to have a lot more air pockets. But I think being a little bit underproofed and having the dough more condensed when it went in the oven, it sprung a lot more and we got huge, really developed pockets. I've never had them that big before. All right, so that wraps up Sourdough Battle Part 2. There's no clear winner today. I think everybody wins today, especially me, because this bread is really great. All right, so please, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and definitely stick around because next week we have 2 new starters going head to head. It's going to be an all-Italian battle next week. Ischia versus Camaldoli. So thanks very much for watching. Have an awesome day and bake some bread. You don't even need to put anything on this. It's the perfect food.